Am I the a-hole for getting upset that my girlfriend insisted on changing in front of another man? Last night my girlfriend's friends and their boyfriends came over. There were 3 girls and 4 guys. One of the guys is gay. We'll call him Charles. Charles is a good friend of my girlfriend's. We had a table at a club and we were pre-gaming while the girls were taking their time to get ready. When the girls went off into our bedroom, I noticed that Charles was following them. I called my girlfriend over and told her that I wasn't comfortable with Charles being in there while she was changing. She laughed at me and told me that Charles is helping them with their makeup. She said he would rather hang out with them. Annoyed that she just laughed at my face, I called Charles over and told him to have a drink with us until the girls were finished getting dressed. My girlfriend told him to ignore me and pulled him into the bedroom with her and the other girls. I felt myself starting to get angry, so I went into my bedroom and confronted my girlfriend. I asked her why she insisted on having another man in here while she was undressed. She tried to make a point of Charles being gay, and I didn't care. A man is a man. Then she told me that Charles had seen them naked many times, and it wasn't a big deal. I turned to start questioning Charles, and my girlfriend jumped in. It started a huge argument. After some time everyone was screaming and yelling at each other, and the girls made me leave the room. The guys tried to calm me down, but they got where I was coming from. I ended up not going to the club with them. When my girlfriend returned home she refused to talk to me. I tried to explain to her that she was being disrespectful. She said that I made an ass of myself in front of all of our friends and really embarrassed her. I reminded her that if she had just been respectful none of this would have happened. It's not okay for another man to see her naked when she's in a relationship. The other guys agreed with me, but were afraid to say anything. She left and is not speaking to me right now, and I'm wondering if I'm the a-hole here. You're the a-hole. First and foremost, your girlfriend is entitled to do whatever she wants with her body. Secondly, if you're insisting on imposing your opinion onto your girlfriend, you better have a cogent reason to question yourself why you're okay with women seeing your girlfriend undress, but not men. The answer likely pertains to whether interest is present. Guess what? Gay men have no interest in your girlfriend. Thirdly, a healthy relationship is built on a strong foundation of bilateral communication. Dismissing your girlfriend's valid rebuttals to your concerns is immature and is indicative that maybe you've some developing to do before you're ready for a relationship. Remember, you and your girlfriend are supposed to be partners. You can't simply dictate to her what her opinion should be. And you sure as hell can't throw a tantrum just because your girlfriend doesn't give in to your irrational insecurities. I think it's often not about the other person as much as some weird idea that they should be the only man in their girlfriend's life. My ex was very similar to this. He got insanely jealous with my gay male friends, would be pissed if I hung out with them, would stalk their Facebook, etc. He didn't care at all about my lesbian or bi female friends. And I'm bi too, so they'd actually have been more of a threat than gay men. But it was all about possession for him, not logic. You're the a-hole. Relaxing and bonding with your friends is 100% normal and fine. A gay man will in no way be interested in staring at your girlfriend. You should seriously question why you feel this way. Deep down it seems like you know this is your issue and not anyone else's. I understand where you're coming from and agree OP is the a-hole in this situation. But I would not be comfortable with my wife changing in front of her straight friend, no matter how long they've been friends. Those are just my boundaries. Would I go around enforcing my boundaries like OP did? No, but boundaries are important, and there's nothing wrong with them. You get into asshole territory when you start trying to dictate how other people live their lives because of your boundaries. If the person you're with doesn't agree with your boundaries, then move on. Somebody will see eye to eye with you, and these situations won't happen. You're the a-hole. To everyone else, him being there while she changed was such a non-issue, and rather than letting it be, you had to throw a tantrum to keep another man from possibly, maybe seeing a boob. Even though he is gay, I doubt they're in there practicing a strip routine. They're just changing clothes. This isn't just about the fact that you're insecure, you are, and trying to exert control where everyone else knows you have none. She can decide what she is comfortable with for herself. To them, Charles was probably one of the girls, and they used that time getting ready to just be themselves around each other and either get feedback while getting ready or just gossip or whatever. And you just had to ruin that because, oh no, someone else with zero interest in your girlfriend might see what is yours. You are the disrespectful one here. You need to grow up and stop projecting your insecurities onto everyone else. Everyone's an a-hole, but maybe not for the reasons you think. Your girlfriend cold given more consideration to your request, or offered a compromise, I'll change in the bathroom, but he'll stay with us and help with makeup, or something similar. Your request should have been just that, an explanation of your feelings and a request. When she declined it, you shoulder dropped it and brought it up with her again later, when you were both calm. You acted controlling and angry, and you made a scene. Honestly, has already seen her naked before, so you cold let it go this one time, and brought it up to her again in private with a level head. Lastly, you're also mostly the a-hole here, because I'm getting some serious internalized misandry from your post. A man is a man. What does that mean? That whether he is gay or straight, you think he's a pig because he is a man? I think you need to rethink your stance on that. Also, before any responds about roles reversed blah blah, I would say the same thing if all genders were flipped in this scenario. If you truly have a problem with this, the best time to address it would have been in private. No one's mind was going to be changed right before going out, and it wasn't fair to her friend to call him out for something that everyone involved was okay with. If all the women were comfortable, he shouldn't have been made to feel like he was in the wrong. I think you need to really think about why this bothers you. You all were about to go clubbing. Why are you comfortable with your girlfriend wearing skin-tight clothing that draws physical attention to her body in front of straight men, but not comfortable with her doing a non-sexual activity topless around a homosexual friend? It comes across a bit like you don't think this man is really gay, or that gay men get a thrill from seeing women naked, or even that every man is attracted to every naked woman. Nudity doesn't have to be sexual. Do you worry if your girlfriend has a male doctor? Whatever your comfort level is, it's your comfort level, and it's good to have a relationship where everyone's boundaries are respected. However, it sounds like you and your girlfriend have very different views on sexuality, and that difference is going to keep making you butt heads. Figure out why you feel the way to do, express that to your girlfriend privately, and figure out if you two are compatible without involving other people. You're the a-hole. You owe her friend an apology. Everyone's the a-hole. I know I'm diverging from everyone else here, but the fact that everyone is forgetting is that they are in a relationship. Yes, you could have definitely handled that differently. You went way overboard with your reaction. The man was gay, as in no interest in women. Not to mention that your GF was saying that he has seen her naked many times before. She knows for certain that he has no sexual desires towards her, otherwise she would not want him around. She is in a relationship with you. Part of that is trusting her. However, she did wrong too. You made it clear that you had an issue with another man being there while she is getting undressed. She should have respected that fact, as you all are in a relationship. It's one thing to allow someone to be there while changing, and another for makeup. They don't have to be changing to get makeup done. The both of you all need to sit down and discuss where you want this relationship to go. It's clear that you, don't trust her in the presence of another man, which is not right. I understand you not wanting another man to see her undressed, But the fact remains that if she is comfortable with it, then it shouldn't bother you to the point it did. And as far as your girlfriend goes, she should be taking your wants into consideration. I think what really gets me here is how you don't want your girlfriend to change in front of another man, yet you, a man, barged into a room where a bunch of women were changing just to start an argument with your girlfriend. You said she doesn't respect your boundaries, but you just disregarded the boundaries of everyone in that room. You were out of line and you cold talked to her about why you were uncomfortable with it the next day when you were both sober. Instead you decided to yell at her in front of all of your guys' friends. Also, you say your friends were also uncomfortable with their GFS changing in front of a man, but they were a-okay with you barging into the room that all their GFS were changing in. Sorry, but I don't believe that. You're the a-hole. You're the a-hole. I was going to say everyone's the a-hole here, but what clinched it for me is how you responded. Your girlfriend was in the wrong to laugh in your face about your feelings. Hands down. Do I agree you had an actual argument here? No. But your girlfriend should not have dismissed your feelings. That was uncalled for. That said, you followed her, tried to force her to agree with you, and then, when she didn't, turned on Charles and questioned him. Not only did you make what should have been a private discussion public, you involved other people in your fight. That's not okay. Your discussion should have been about your discomfort about any man seeing your girlfriend in a state of undress. At no point should Charles need to be addressed. An adult doesn't do that. If you feel angry and disrespected, you don't make a public spectacle of it. Your girlfriend should not have laughed your insecurities off, but you forced your opinions of how she should conduct herself on her in a public setting, and are surprised you got yelled at. Thanks for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe for more videos. See you all later.